Hello, Bruce McGrail here again. Thank you for looking in. I thought this time I would like to just explain a little bit about the channel, Mezzanine or Mezzanine. Truth is, it wouldn't have happened without Duncan, my good friend, for 38 years. We met in 1982 when I was in the UK ministering at the church pastored by his father, and so we had moments of working together over the years. And then he joined us, he and his wife came and joined us in Auckland in New Zealand in the late 1980s. He played bass on my album Quietness and Confidence, and then on He Knows the Way, and he fully produced one track on He Knows the Way. So Duncan, very fine musician in his own right, very computer savvy, his lifetime work in that, and retired now, but with a great will to contribute to people and their projects and so on, including me. Plus he has Logic Pro X software on his computer and all the goods that you need to kind of do something useful, whereas all I have is my two Ensoniq synthesizers and the Korg D1600 recorder, which are all approaching 20 years old, or at least. And our two systems don't naturally talk to each other, so that's the sort of the background. But early on, after my funeral work was sort of grinding to a kind of retirement level, he said, "Bruce, let's collaborate." Duncan had it in his heart to see me productive in a music and worship way again. So he said, "Let's collaborate." I prickled a little, the melancholic protectionism that one like me seems to have, but I had to get over myself and accept what he was offering me. What he was offering me was a chance for my music to reach anyone via the internet at any time. And of course none of that was available in 1994. Two albums, Rejoice Young One on it, two albums, In Quietness and Confidence and He Knows the Way, were up on iTunes, as was my earlier children's album from the 1970s, Rejoice Young One. But Duncan saw the possibility of me being more productive, getting stuff out there in a wider measure via the internet, which of course wasn't available in the old days. What he suggested to me was, "Bruce, just record a song, sing a song into an iPhone and email it to me. Play a little bit of music, give me a little bit of a backing track, send it to me, and let me collaborate with you and finish it off." Well, it seemed like a great idea, and I haven't yet abandoned myself to that formula, but in February 2020 that was the thinking that might come about, and we will come to that. But we launched the channel Mezzanine with one song, Mercy. That's where it started, the one song I had written in the 26 years. I had written some songs for the musical that I'm working on, but in terms of one sort of worship-orientated song, Mercy is the only one I'd written. So early in the year we recorded that, and that sort of was the first thing up on Mezzanine. So we had to come up with a name for it, and so we were in my house, and I said, well, my studio space, office space is up there on the mezzanine, so why don't we just call it Mezzanine? So we did, and found that mezzanine occurs in lots of different ways on YouTube, so we broke it into Mezzanine, two words, and that way more easily able to access what you are wanting to come down. So some of the stuff was started up there with those albums and the other collection. Through Duncan's energy and inventiveness and eagerness to keep learning and eagerness to help me, this channel has become more than I could ever have imagined, way beyond my own resources or knowledge. And this is where collaboration is a strength. Even though us melancholic people like to feel that it's tightly held within our own jurisdiction. The truth is, collaboration can open up a big wide world. And so I just love it. I just love it that the ministering possibility of my musical creations, whether they are old or whether they are going to be new ones in formation, can be accessed by anybody, anywhere, in their own time, in whatever place they are with God. They can do that through the internet. So this YouTube channel will have several playlists, obviously. The Soundscapes are one playlist, the previous albums are other playlists, and then there's new material, which there's been a little bit of it started this year. So with all of that, I got to finish the long outstanding projects of the Soundscapes, and I got to write some new songs which are up there along with Mercy. So just to give a little bit of a background, that I could not do this without my friend of long standing, Duncan. And I'll tell you something else that I have noticed at my age, that friendships of longevity, people who walk with you through your history, gold, absolutely pure gold. So do your best to nurture those long valued relationships that you have with people. They are gold, and that's what I'm finding as Duncan has helped me get organised with Mezzanine YouTube channel.